Question B is saying for the sequence 11, 13, 15, find the formula for the nth term. So when you look at this sequence, you find that this is an arithmetic progression because there's a common difference. If you subtract 15 minus 13, and if you subtract 13 minus 11, you find that there is a difference of a 2. So the formula for the nth term of an arithmetic progression is a plus, open your brackets, a minus 1, close your brackets, d, where a is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. So our first term is 11. We don't know how many terms because it's the nth term. Our common difference is 2. So when you put a 2 here and you expand, 2 times n will give us a 2n. 2 times 1 will give us a 2. Group the like terms together, 11 and negative 2. So when you simplify 11 minus 2, you get a 9 plus 2n. Therefore, our nth term is 9 plus 2n. Continue. Question 8 is saying the transpose of a matrix A is negative 1, 4, 5. Find the matrix A. The transpose of a matrix A is, this is a row matrix, negative 1 with entries negative 1, 4, 5. Find the matrix A. So what it means is that when you transpose a matrix, you are making the row into a column or a column into a row. So our A transpose will be, we are getting this row column and making it into a, we are getting this row matrix and we are making it into a column matrix. So our entries will be negative 1, 4, and 5 itself. We continue. Part B is saying given that we have a row matrix 1, 2, and 3 and a column matrix 1, x, and 5 is equals to 24. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. So to find the value of x, we are going to multiply the first entry times the first entry plus the second entry times the second entry plus the third entry times the third entry to be equals to 24. So it will be row by column. Let's do that. So we are saying 1 times 1 will give us a 1. 2 times x will give us a 2x. 3 times 5 will give us a 15 is equals to 24. If we simplify 1 plus 15, we'll get a 16. So we are saying 2x plus 16 is equals to 24. We'll transpose this 16 from the left to the right to become a negative. So we are saying 2x is equals to 24 minus 16. If you subtract 24 minus 16, you get 8. To find the value of x, we have to divide both sides by the coefficient 2. Our x will be equals to 4. We continue. Question 9 is saying a number is chosen at random from the set. The set has elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Find the probability that it is a perfect square. Find the probability that it is a perfect square. A perfect square is a number you get after multiplying a number by itself twice. So if I multiply 1 times 1, I'll get a 1. 2 times 2 will give me a 4. 3 times 3 will give me a 9. So the perfect square numbers are 1, 4, and 9. So we are saying our perfect square numbers are 1, 4, and 9. Now, probability looks at favorable outcomes over the total number of outcomes. What are our favorable outcomes? The perfect square numbers are 1, 4, and 3. So we have 3. The total number is 10. So our probability of perfect square numbers is 3 over 10. We continue. Solve the equation. We have 8 to the power x is equals to 128. Solve the equation 8 to the power x is equals to 128. So they are saying find the value of x such that when you expand 8 to that power, it's going to give us a 128. So what we are going to do is to change this 8 in power form so that it will have the same base as the 128 in power form. Let's do that. So if you express 8 in power form, it's the same as 2 to the power 3. Using the index of an index, multiply the powers. So we have 2 to the power 3 times x will give us 2 to the power 3x. 128 is the same as 2 to the power 7. Since our bases are the same, what we are supposed to do is to equate the powers. So we'll do that. Since the bases are the same, we'll equate the powers. So we have 3x is equals to 7. To find the value of x, we have to divide both sides by the coefficient 3. Therefore, our x is equals to 7 over 3. Continue. Which can also be expressed as a mixed fraction where you say 3 into 7, 2, remainder 1 over 3. We continue. Question 10 is saying set A is equals to prime numbers less than 12, list set A. Now you have to know what prime numbers are. Prime numbers are numbers where only one and the number itself are factors. The first prime number is 2, we have 3, we have 5, we have 7, and 11. So our first prime number is 2, we have 3, we have 5, we have 7, and 11. These are the numbers only one and the number itself are factors. We continue. Part B is saying the diagram below shows a sector AOB. Arc AB subtends an angle of 21 degrees at the center. That is our sector. A sector is just a part of a circle. A sector is just a part of a circle. Given that the area of the sector is 14.85 square centimeters, calculate the radius. Calculate the radius. So we are looking for R. So what we are going to do is to write down the formula for the area of a sector. Area of a whole circle is pi R squared. Now, since a sector is just a part of a circle, so we are going to get the fraction of that circle by putting 21 degrees where there's theta. Since a whole circle is 360 degrees, a complete revolution is 360 degrees. Now, a part of that revolution, we are going to get 21 and put it where there's x. And then we'll substitute where there's theta, we'll put our 22 over 7. Since the area of the sector has already been given, where there's A, we'll substitute 14.85 and solve for R. Let's do that. So we are saying 14.85 is equals to 21 over 360 degrees times 22 over 7 times R squared. So when we multiply that, we are going to end up with 11. R squared is equals to 891. What are we supposed to do? Divide both sides by 11. You find that our R squared is equals to 81. To find the value of R, introduce the square root on both sides. So we know that this square root symbol means power half. If you multiply 2 times half, you are going to get a 1. So our R to the power 1 will be equals to, which number are you supposed to multiply by itself twice to get 81? 9. Therefore, our radius is equals to 9 centimeters.